Sick album. What you waiting for? Hit the dance floor. I brainstorm and rain form. Here's the ore that you paid for. You wanna go to war and even a score or block and chest box, but you more like Connect 4. Why you starting and writing little articles? You were started by a time I charge particles. You overheard I'm way worse with words. I keep the iron on my side, call me Raymond Burr. When your rain bands blur, it's Anton Chigurh. The sleeping giant that you shouldn't disturb. You wanna provoke, post some jokes. You close wrote a joke and jot down some notes. Your best bars only millivolts. Better find a ghost rider host. Every line's like a lightning bolt. Choke you out, yo. Then crack your egg, yo. It's raining now. You're draining down. You're getting soaked by the full dose. Very verbose. I'm one of those. Dominator East Coast. Dominator. Brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator. Brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator. Brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator. Brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. You lost the coin toss, but you wanna go first. You concerned with the world, but I'm the dynamic universe. I get firm with a word. It's occurred. You're judging a verse. First, my whole body of words. Wait a second, let me park it. Hit up a cake, drop a take, launch rocket. Escape wrapped in a cake, came into the rap game. Bite your claims, don't be loud to say. We oppose and both like conjoined sides of a coin. This ain't no club to join. So call Harvey dead when I party invent. A Harvey Keitel, I'm the son of Jarrell. I make a bad lieutenant, so it's best I invent it. Kept by the cans, ask my parents why they sent it. Let the build or build, the parallel is ill. Plus I'm from a Smallville. Dominator, brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator, brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator, brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator, brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Sharp audio, party hard for my cardio. A record blows with fame change ratio. He receives more fellatio. Or for your radio. Your assault's inflammatory. The results is self-explanatory. I awake, transform, and brainstorm. Remove the shapes from the board like color form. Use chloroform, make you sleep like a newborn. You eat with your raps, you take a nap. You better backtrack, we can't in case you can't tap. Referee didn't see you sleeping deeply. Thought this was World War Z and use a zombie. Lena Hawking for this Walking Dead. Or Stephen Hawking cause his plan is dead. I looking for a walk-in, I prophesize his end. I dominate. Brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator. Brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator. Brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. Dominator. Brainstorm, make the rain form. Get warm before I make them transform. For Dynamics Plus, LENZ, MEN, the hybrid, strange, century, orthodox, the Dominator brainstorm, rocket science, Dynamics Plus, Dominator, brainstorm, make the rain form, get warm before I make them transform. Dominator, brainstorm, make the rain form, get warm before I make them transform. Dominator, brainstorm, make the rain form, get warm before I make them transform. Dominator, brainstorm, make the rain form, get warm before I make them transform.
I didn't put nothing up. Yes.
Welcome to Toolbox Stuff. This is our intro. The laws of the category. Let's listen while I draw.
To the law of the category. If you can't be first in a category, set up a new category you can be first in. 1022 Laws of Marketing, October 31st, 02, 12:23 p.m. Page 10. What's the name of the third person to fly the Atlantic Ocean solo? If you didn't know that Bert Hinkler was the second person to fly the Atlantic, you might figure you had no chance at all to know the name of the third person. But you do. It's Amelia Earhart. Now, is Amelia known as the third person to fly the Atlantic Ocean solo, or as the first woman to do so? After Heineken became a big success, the people at Anheuser-Busch could have said, we should bring in an imported beer, too. But they didn't. Instead, they said, if there's a market for a high-priced Imported beer, maybe there's a market for a high-priced domestic beer. And so they started to promote Michelob, the first high-priced domestic beer, which today outsells Heineken 2-1. Actually, Anheuser-Busch also brought in an imported beer, Carlsberg, which has a very good reputation in Europe. In the United States, however, the Me Too Carlsberg never went anywhere. Miller Lite was the first domestic light. It took an importer 5 years to say, if there's a market for a domestic light beer, maybe there's a market for an imported light beer. The result was Amstel Light, which became the largest selling imported light beer. If you didn't get into the prospect's mind first, don't give up hope. Find a new category you can be first in. It's not as difficult as you might think. After IBM became a big success in computers, everybody and his brother jumped into the field. 1122 Laws of Marketing, October 31st, 02, 12:23 p.m. Page 11. Burroughs, Control Data, General Electric, Honeywell, NCR, RCA, Sperry, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, they were called. Which dwarf grew up to become a worldwide powerhouse, with 126,000 employees and sales of $14 billion. A company often dubbed the second largest computer company in the world, none of them the most successful computer company of the 70s and 80s, next to IBM, was Digital Equipment Corporation. IBM was first in computers. DEC was first in many computers. Many other computer companies, and their entrepreneurial owners, became rich and famous by following a simple principle. If you can't be first in a category, set up a new category you can be first in. Tandem was first in fault-tolerant computers and built a $1.9 billion business. So Strata stepped down with the first fault-tolerant mini-computer. Today, Stratus is a $500 million company. Are the laws of marketing difficult? No, they are quite simple. Working things out in practice is another matter, however. Cray Research went over the top with the first supercomputer. Today, Cray is an $800 million company. So Convex put 2 and 2 together and launched the first mini supercomputer. Today, Convex is a $200 million company. Sometimes you can turn and also ran into a winner by inventing a new category. Commodore was just another manufacturer of home personal computers that wasn't going anywhere until it positioned the 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. 22 Laws of Marketing, October 31st, 02, 12:23 p.m. Page 12. Amiga as the first multimedia computer. Today the Commodore Amiga is a big success, with more than $500 million worth sold annually. There are many different ways to be first. Dell got into the crowded personal computer field by being the first to sell computers by phone. Today Dell is a $900 million company. When you launch a new product, the first question to ask yourself is not how is this new product better than the competition, but first what? In other words, what category is this new product first in? Charles Schwab didn't open a better brokerage firm. He opened the first discount broker. Lear's was not the first woman's magazine. It was the first magazine for the mature woman. The magazine for the woman who wasn't born yesterday. This is counter to classic marketing thinking, which is brand oriented. How do I get people to prefer my brand? Forget the brand. Think categories. Prospects are on the defensive when it comes to brands. Everyone talks about why their brand is better. But prospects have an open mind when it comes to categories. Everyone is interested in what's new. Few people are interested in what's better. When you're the first in a new category, promote the category. In essence, you have no competition. DEC told its prospects why they ought to buy a mini computer, not a DEC mini computer. In the early days, Hertz sold rent-a-car service. Coca-Cola sold refreshment. Marketing programs of both companies were more effective back then.
All right, so we're going to try the watercolor brush for this first one. Even though I kind of want to do the oil, but we're going to do a really quick watercolor because I'm very interested in figuring that out. Again, here I am. Welcome to Toolbox Stuff. We got a great show for you. First, we're going to do a winter oil painting, right? And we just switched it to watercolor. What? All right. But we'll probably do oil painting on top of it or in addition. Or maybe. Depends on what the watercolor looks like. If the watercolor is super fresh, we might just move on. New Public Architecture. That's this book right here. We're going to look through there. We're going to look at some architecture and maybe do a oil painting of the architecture. So maybe we'll do this watercolor and then pick something out of here to do with the oil. All right, so let's get started. Let's first kind of practice with our. Okay, I think I could work with that. Oh, and then it gets darker as it goes. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Boom. All right. So, let's go with but you know what, this is my big question. Okay, all right, cool. We're gonna see about this real quick, really quick. Should I do blue? Not a bad idea. All right, so big shapes. Big shapes. Big shapes. Oh my God. It's my mom. She keeps calling. Let's see what she wants. Which one should I answer? I should answer on this one. Hi, Mom. You're live on the air with the world. So don't say anything embarrassing. Well, how can I help you? You calling me in the middle of my show. What's up?
Oh, well, I was going to tell you that I cooked a big pot of spaghetti, and I can bring you some out to your car if you want it.
So beautiful, Ma. I can't leave right now. I'm right in the middle of taping a little video show. So can I call you back?
Ready to go home,
I am at home right now,
call me
Ma.
and you can come by and pick it up.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I love you.
That's what I was telling you.
Okay, thank you. Let me go.
I can come by, call, and I can bring it to your car, and you can go home.
I will call you after I'm done, okay?
Yeah, after you're done, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Love you.
All right,
Bye.
goodbye. That was my mom. I will go get that spaghetti, though, for sure. All right, back to the drawing. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit different because the paint is kind of like light, right? It's light. There should be a space in here. Yes, there's that space. I kind of made it a little bit too big. Okay, so here's that road. I guess it's kind of like a road. Right, so it kind of comes like this. It's got like another mountain there. Oh, my mom, she loves to call me. Does your mom call you all the time, like mine's? Like a cloud right there. We need to get those in. We should use a different color for the clouds. How do you imitate a Fluffy? Wrong color. Ooh. What color did I want? Oh, I can go back like that. Boom. We're actually not supposed to be doing that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to, if by not, or if by choosing the, or if by not allowing the computer to aid me, does that make me better? What do you think? I didn't even care about the message that you just sent me. Glad the people online can't see. Where am I at? Turn the Twitch notifications off. So all new users, make sure that you turn the Twitch notifications off, because they will bug the hell out of you. Even though they know that you're going online, it will still send your phone messages. Super annoying, Twitch people, and I am going to be writing a grievance about the fact that you have it programmed like that. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you send me messages when I'm going on live? Like, when I turn the live on, like 5 seconds after that, like maybe not 5 seconds, a minute or two after that, you're going to send me a message to my phone that I'm going live. Annoying. All right, back to this. Oh. So annoying. Send me a message letting me know that I'm going live and I'm already live. You don't have to tell me about that. Alright. Yeah, so I see what's the deal's going to be with this. Alright, so this deal is going to be like this. This is definitely a situation where there's going to be a lot of layers. Right? And also, of course, since the layers are so, like, I guess this word is opaque. But, oh, the blending of the colors, oh, that might be spectacular visually. Might look good. So it'll be the same level if I don't pick up the pen, right? But when I pick up the pen, that makes it a second level. All right. So, yeah. So I think I'm kind of feeling this little paint here. I think I'm kind of feeling this. I don't know. I guess maybe it's worthy to continue. You know, trying to figure out, you know, what to do with these brushes. I kind of had my brain wrapped around the oil, because the oil does react a lot different. That's ugly. The oil, I would just come in and smooth that out. But I don't know. It's not going to work right with this watercolor, because the watercolor. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's just continue to do this right here. No, no, no. Alright, this is a yes. Right? This is a yes. This goes up here. All of that. But there is. That in there. That's supposed to be some white. This comes up here. Do you see that in there? We're just going to have to put some white on top of that, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We'll see how this brush reacts. I'm not real confident in that area though. You do the strokes in the same, like, general direction of the shape of the object, right? And as the strokes are layering on top of each other, they'll blend together. And since they are so like see-through, you can add different colors to it. Like I'm about to switch up colors now with these mountains. I want to put like a dark red in there. What do you think? Or purple. Red. About a reddish purple. But darker. Yeah. We're supposed to be in this view so that you can see the drawing better. My bad. And you can see the inspiration piece better. We had a little more light to balance, so we'd be better. I like drawing in the dark though, so I might just go back to the darkness. Yeah, I like the darkness better for right now. When we start looking at stuff up here, I'll turn the light back on. But for now, since we're right there, mainly. All right. So now we got this red. Let's see what this is gonna look like. I almost want to put this on I almost want to put it on a different layer. But this is supposed to be fast and experimental. So let's go. See what it looks like. Can't be that bad. I mean, sheesh. I think maybe I should have just used straight black instead of purple. But I kind of want mines to be a little bit maybe more colorful than this one. Than the original, right? Like, I put some of my own on it. Right? So as you're drawing, you kind of like mimic the. Oh, and pressure, just like in the oil, pressure makes more, I guess, liquid come out off the brush. I guess it's the lighter it is, the more watery it is. See, that's like super watery, right? And then I could press down real hard. I wonder what the percentage is of darkness. I want to say like 25 or 30. I could be wrong. It's in the settings somewhere. I know that's the point of the show. Get off of my butt and show them how to use this program. Okay, this program's called Procreate, and let's look at the brush. All right, so this is called, what's this thing called? I don't know. It doesn't even have the name of it, which is crazy. This is the watercolor brush. I remember it. And so spacing, streamline, jitter, fall off. I'm not sure you could like draw. This kind of like what it is. Light. So you can see all of them, right? So yeah, no changes. Let's continue. I didn't get the answer because I think it was 10%, but somehow I don't think that like four, 6. Okay, we're not gonna test it in the middle of the painting, but I should have left that. So yeah, I figure after I add like a couple more colors to this thing, like a red, like a real red, right? Like I think that's gonna really make it maybe like a brick red, which is kind of similar to this one, but I feel like the purple and the brick and the blue, the purple and the red, maybe like an orange and green, get some little green in there, but only on the rocks, like not much green though, because this is kind of like a not green type of thing. But so the idea of this is a winter scene for to make products, right? Like a plate or something like that. So that's why I'm making this. That's why I'm making this. And these strokes are important, so I don't know why I'm kind of like they need to be full. All right, good enough for right now. I want to do a dark blue. Same hue. I wonder if I made it a little smaller, would that make the drawing a little more interesting? I should, every time I change color, I should make it a little smaller. I think that's what I did in the little African. I don't think I told anybody about that, but I was making the pen tip smaller every time I changed color. So you can go back and look at that video if you want. Please go back and look at it because I need the views. You know. So somebody just busted out something. Sounded like a window, like a car. Yep. I got my mom on the show. How about that? That's nice. So I'm thinking that maybe I could add yellow. Or do you think that would be, I think I should just go straight black and be done and then do the oil paint for the architecture? Because we need to hurry up. What's our time looking like? 33 minutes in. Wonder. Oh, I know. I think it's pressure sensitive. So all right. So the another difference between this and the oil paint is that the oil paint like moves. They got some kind of like program in the brush that makes the paint move, or makes the color move just like paint would, right? In a similar fashion, this is, like if you were actually doing watercolor, like you lay down a water and you lay down a color, and pretty much that's where your color is going to be, but it's going to be thin, and you could like layer it to make it thicker, and get it to do what you want it to do. And then periodically I'm stopping to just to kind of refresh, especially if I'm going over the same area, because I know I can't make it darker by going over the same area like that, right? Like it'll just stop at whatever percentage. So, but I can continue, and then I can get like super dark if I wanted to. I don't know what's going on with this right here. I got the same problem over here, but this side over here is so much better done. Oh my God. There's something here. It's like a little heel. I'll draw it in. It's a little thing. Right here, right there. Kind of like a flat brush when you're working with it. All right. Let's do a couple things here since we got this light thing going. I'm gonna go with that. So really, I want to just make a big old brush and be like bloop 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 all behind them clouds. Let me see what it's gonna look like. This cheating? it's cheating. I don't think it's cheating at all. Yep. I don't want this behind the mountains. I don't want to have to deal with that color. You know? Just want to deal with the clouds. And I'll probably put some more white on top. All right, let's continue. All right, let's get on these clouds. More clouds. Where we at? Yeah, we got the right one. I'm feeling like supposed to be like a little cloud right there. Maybe I'm on the wrong layer. I knew it. I was wondering why I wasn't going in front of the clouds when I wanted to. Like right there in front of the clouds. I wonder, should I put those last little embellishes last? But you know, I feel like I need to know where they're at. You know what I mean? Like, this right here. I feel like I need to get dark. Just a little bit of extra color in there. Don't tell nobody. We're gonna have to do something about that. I think I'm kind of premature on this white here. That's just, you know, I'm kind of like doing it anyway, but like, I feel like this should be like one of the last touches. All right, I'm gonna get down with the get down. I'm gonna go with a really dark brown, almost black. All right, I'm gonna answer it. Hello, you're live on Toolbox Stuff. How can I help you?
Hi, Mr. Troy.
Yes.
This is Lori Jones from the City of Inglewood COVID Relief Line. I'm calling you in regards to your application that you submitted for the debit card.
Oh, excellent. Could you hold on a second while I cut off my feed? It's none of y'all business. One moment, please.